This is how to replace the door handle on a 2006 Mitsubishi Endeavor. As you can see here, there's 3 bolts that we have to take out from the inside. So to get started, we're gonna take out these 2 right here and 1 behind the handle, and then pry the door out. Well, before you pry the door open, you're gonna want to take out this piece behind here. And after you get the guard off, you can just lift up on the door. It should come right off. So now we're just peeling back this foam. This is the handle up here. And this is what we're trying to get to back here. But it's kind of blocked by the window, so that might be a little bit tricky. We kept the door panel hooked up in case we have to roll down the window for any reason. We'll keep you updated. So we took a 10mm socket with a 1/4" drive, and we're getting at the first nut through this little hole right here. The second bolt is right up here in the middle, and we're gonna get at it with a 10mm ratcheting wrench. For our last bolt, it's up in here, right there, and the ratcheting end is too big to fit on there, so you can just use a regular wrench. You could also use a regular wrench for the last one too. To get the locking mechanism out, we used a curved pick to pull this pin out just enough so it can slide through, and we're gonna have to do this on the inside of the car. We found it easier to use a 1/4" drive 10mm socket on the ratchet for the third one actually, and now it should be ready to take out.
I got linkage here.
So we pushed it out far enough from the inside to get to this retaining clip that we just showed you in the previous clip, and now we can just take that off.
Okay.
There's our locking mechanism.
Now I just have the linkage.
Now we gotta take off the other linkage. So you want to split open this green thing from the outside and take the rod out. Now just gotta jiggle this out. So now you want to put this linkage back into the rod. Put this end in first, obviously.
There it goes.
Alright. Now we can pinch up the white end. Clip it in.
Okay, now we do the locking.
Now back to the locking mechanism. So after you get your door back on the inside, we're gonna need to put our 3 bolts back in. So I tightened up the 3 bolts from the back using the same things I used to take them out with. And now after this, just put the foam up, door panel on, obviously the door handle, and we successfully have a working outside handle. So putting the panel back on, or we took the door and went down to get it in. Just some painter's tape here to hold the insulation in for weather protection and insulation. And now we're gonna want to line up all the white anchors in the holes and then pop her back in all the way around. And don't forget about your inside door handle. Let it go like this. Yeah. And the 3 screws go back in, 2 here and the one behind the handle, and then you're finished. So these are all the tools we use for this. This is a door panel removal tool from the beginning. Just a magnet to get screws out, and all of our different wrenches, screwdriver, the Lubrimatic, and also some tape. And that's all. Now, got a perfectly working door.